Okay, Google, let's talk. So, what is a photo? Like, seriously, what is a photo? But more to that, what is AI? Like, seriously, what is AI? And these two are the legitimate questions that I came up asking myself after watching the entire 1.5 hour event made by Google. And as anticipated as it was a chance of Google showing how they do what they do best. Hi, my name is Luke and welcome to the channel Limitless Tech. So it is that time of the year again, and no, it is not Christmas, neither it is Techtober, but strangely enough, we're having an early August event from Google. So this time we're having three major updates from the event that I mentioned earlier. We're having updates on Google AI, that is Gemini, we're having updates on the Pixel portfolio, and we're having updates on the Google ecosystem. So Pixels. Pixels, pixels, pixels. Perhaps some of the most intelligent smartphones that we have in the market today. And luckily we have four new devices in the Pixel picture of 2024. We're having the Pixel 9, the Pixel 9 Pro, the Pixel 9 Pro XL, and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Yeah, very interesting and intelligent group of pixels with a very odd choice of naming. So let's break them down from the Pixel 9 down the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Little disclaimer is that this is by no means a review. It is just me showing my honest impressions and thoughts on the new Pixel portfolio. Now that out of the way, if someone asks you what is a Pixel, you might say that it is a smartphone that is camera centric, and you will be right. You might say it's a smartphone that is software centric, and you will be right. You might say that it is a smartphone that really has no great performance on paper. All those you will be right. But it all boils down to two, if not three, categories that describe a pixel. It is the software, and it is the camera, and an honorable mention to maybe the hardware. In 2024, perhaps the least exciting new feature in a smartphone is the hardware. I mean, unless you're nothing. But smartphone company manufacturers who are well established tend to maintain a single design language from 2, 3, 4 years prior. I mean, the new design on the Pixel 9 series is the same as the one in the Pixel 6, only this time it resembles more of a dynamic island. Some of these aesthetics are classy 2024 trends, like it is more rounder than last year, it is more flatter than last year, it is more grippier than last year, and definitely it is more pricier than last year. I'm talking the Pixel 9 being $100 pricier, it's $799. The Pixel 9 Pro, the new category, is $999. The Pixel 9 Pro XL is $1099, and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold being $1799. So I think I just have the perfect principle of these 2024 trends. The less the updates, the more the price. Huh. How would Isaac Newton put it? Let me know down in the comments. The biometric sensor that is the fingerprint on the Pixel 9 is finally ultrasonic. I mean, finally. The new silicon from Google, the Tensor G4, is updated so that it can carry out low-power AI queries on device rather than communicating everything with the cloud, which improves things like encryption and things like security. And Google mentioned that this is their first time a smartphone of this kind or a chipset of this kind has been able to integrate Gemini Nano, which is a form of low-power AI on device. Speaking of software, which is one way of defining a pixel, but also what Google does for a living, there were pretty interesting stuff that were unveiled by Google, which were not only restricted on Pixel, but were also available on the Android ecosystem as Gemini, which is grown to know and love and hate and love again and hate the weather, an atmospheric condition of a place at a time. When I wake up personally, first thing I want to see in the weather forecast is the temperature because it is extremely cold where I live. But maybe you would want to see something different. Maybe you want to see the UV index for that day. Maybe you want to see the temperature forecast for that day. Maybe you want to see the wind speed of that day. This is exactly the concept of the new Pixel Weather app. It lets you customize what you want to see first thing in the morning when you wake up. So okay, so picture this. You're at a place, and unfortunately, where you're at, there is no disposal to either a pen or a paper. Bear with me. And then someone important phones you. And in that conversation, You discuss on specific details of products that you're supposed to get after coming from that specific place where you were. And because you have no disposal to either a pen or a paper, you've got to memorize the entire transcript of those specific details you're supposed to get after coming from the journey. What Call Assist basically does is that it scours through the entire transcript of the conversation. With the help of the new Tensor Silicon and the onboard AI capabilities, this Call Assist is able to scour through the entire transcript and retrieve specific details that were considered pivotal in that conversation. Maybe it is the grocery list, maybe it is a to-do list, or maybe it is just something that you didn't quite get when you're on the phone call. So this, I think, is what AI was meant to be, not just generate some silly cat video from the internet. Maybe picture this. You're at a certain website. Maybe it is Amazon, maybe it is AliExpress or the likes, and you came through this specific product you're searching for a long time, and instinctively, what we do is take a screenshot. But screenshots are meant to be forgotten, right? Or maybe not. With the new screenshots are from the pixels, it basically organizes screenshots in one place, and with AI, of course, it makes those screenshots searchable. Like if you search for a shoe, or if you search for the price, or if you search for anything related to that specific detail or that specific product that you captured a screenshot for. And this continues a trend of what Google was saying is really useful AI, and I agree with them. It is really useful in the first place. Speaking of apps, the new Pixel 9 series are coming with a Pixel Studio app. And what it does is basically allow you to bring to life those figments of your imagination. So if it is a cat playing with some ducks, or if it is a cat playing on the snow in the moon, and you get the point. But it does them more efficiently and more quickly. Basically what Apple Intelligence was meant to do, but much more faster. Do you know that legendary saying that goes like, behind every successful group photo is all that one saluted, that one lonely photographer? Hmm, not anymore, because modern problems require modern solutions, people. Well, of course, you can just grab a random stranger down the street and make them or ask them take a photo of you guys. But do you really want to hand a random stranger a $1,200 phone that maybe you sold your kidney for to get that perfect group photo? No, you don't. So Google is introducing the new Add Me feature. And what this feature does is basically it includes and it thinks of the photographer for the very long time in history. Hmm. So to use this feature, you launch the camera app, and in the camera options, you'll see this new Add Me feature button. What you want to do is you take a picture of your friends and you give room for yourself by scanning the environment so that the AI might get the idea of creating space. And after that, you take the photo, and after that, let the second photographer, that is maybe your friend, come in and let him put you where he wants in that frame of a shot where he will have this white border guide him on where to put you and snap a photo, and Google will use blending in their AI and adjustments and color correction and augmentation to kind of bring that feature and bring that photo of the photographer there where it was definitely not, which makes me wonder what exactly is a photo, but you get the idea. Now, from building a long lost forgotten relationship with the photographers in group shots, Google is also thinking of building another relationship with a lost forgotten camera feature, Panorama mode. I mean, when was the last time you used that stuff? So Panorama mode is basically not used recently because of its poor quality, but also because of the introduction of ultrawides. Now Google is renovating the Panorama mode with boosting it with more quality from the AI computation, not only from the daytime but also in the nighttime. I mean, Google is boasting that phone 15 Pro Max, I wonder what that is, didn't think of fixing this in the first place, and that the panorama on the Pixel 9s will be the best in class there is from the industry. Those are pretty bold claims to make, but hey, it is just an impression, it is not yet a review. And to wrap all that magic and all those features into a single box, Google is giving you 7 years of OS updates and 7 years of security updates. What more do you need? Like I mentioned from the beginning of the video, it was interesting to see how Google gave bold claims not only on photography and not only on reimagining a photo and thinking of what is a photo, but also reimagining what exactly is AI. I will be eager to see those reviews from established people and creators of how this feature actually translates in long term. But until then, I want to say goodbye, but no, you can check this video of mine and get more content until I see you next time. But a review I hope to make sometime later in the future. I hope you get subscribed for that. But until then, I was your host, Luke, and as always, the only limit is your imagination.